Hi everyone, back again. I received a lot of questions and a lot of interest off the back of the attachment styles, attachment theories video. So today I just wanted to have a bit more in depth with secure attachment. That's the only one I'm going to be focusing on today. Although I do feel like it kind of says what is on the tin, and I can't really get into much depth with it, where avoidant and ambivalent, I feel like those are the really meaty ones, but as I said, I will discuss that in another video. So for those that didn't watch the first video, attachment styles are formed early in your childhood, and they go on to, well, kind of do a template of the relationships you have in your adult life, especially your romantic ones. So the relationship that you had with your caregivers, your parents, is going to go on to affect the relationships you have in your adult life. So statistically, it's said that 50% of the population come from a secure attachment. So that's quite good, let's hope, for all of us. But those that are single, it's been said that most people are from the avoidant attachment. But I don't want to think that just because you're single that you're only going to find someone that's from an avoidant attachment. Even if they are avoidant, that doesn't mean that they can't come up a level and go on to someone, well, go on to have secure attachment styles, basically. Another thing I wanted to kind of add is that just because you're from a secure attachment doesn't mean that everything's all perfect. You still have your ups and downs, but out of all the attachment styles, that's the healthiest one. And I just wanted to add that I personally think that knowing your attachment style is really, really useful. Obviously it helps when picking partners, but it also helps you to understand some of their actions and why you behave the way that you do. So again, not looking at childhood at all, just looking at some of the traits and what it looks like as an adult, how you will behave if you're coming from the secure attachment style. So, secure adults, they tend to feel more secure and connected, and they allow themselves and their partners to move more freely. It's said that those with this secure attachment style feel okay with displaying interest and affection, which I kind of touched on the first video, which obviously is quite important. You might feel that your partner can open up to you and express how they're feeling. It's not always an easy thing to do, depending on how you've been raised and stuff, but obviously it would be nice. It's been said that those from a secure attachment are more able to deal with rejection. Rejection is not nice. I don't know anyone that likes rejection, but those from a secure attachment can just deal with it a little bit better, and they don't obsess in their relationships as much. It's been reported that they're the most happiest and have more satisfaction within their relationships than the other attachment styles. Another really good point or trait is that they're good at filtering out unworthy partners, because they're less likely to be treated badly by people. You know, we all know someone. We've got friends that are in relationships that aren't healthy or really detrimental, and their partners just treat them like rubbish, basically. You want them to get out, but they just feel like they're stuck in it. It can be so frustrating. Another really good trait is that they are good at drawing up boundaries. So those from a secure attachment are good at drawing up healthy boundaries, and we know how important boundaries are, not just in relationships, with work colleagues, family members, children. I don't have any kids yet. Yeah, even us as counsellors with our clients constantly will test our boundaries, so it's really important that you have those in line. And that's it really. I also just wanted to actually touch on that. Just because you're from a secure attachment style doesn't mean that you can't fall into one of the other categories. So depending what's going on in your life, that can kind of, I don't know, I'm not going to say push you down, because I don't want to say that those that are in avoidant or ambivalent are on a lower scale. But for example, you could have, I'm going to use a guy in this situation, you could have a guy that's married, has 2 kids and a wife, and the marriage breaks down for whatever reasons, and the wife ends up leaving with, I don't know, let's just say half of everything, and the guy only gets to see his kids twice a week. So compared to seeing them every day, you can see how that would have a really negative effect on him. So he's gone from being this guy who is really secure and has come from a secure attachment style, but after the breakdown of the marriage and not having his kids around and not having as much money, he might then get to a sense of, oh, actually, I'm not getting married again. It's not worth it. It's too risky. I lost so much the first time around. I'm not doing it again. So when he goes into his relationships going forward, he might fall more into the avoidant, ambivalent attachment style. So depending on what life throws at you, you might fall into a different camp. Bereavement, redundancy, all those things will affect how you are in your relationships. I just kind of wanted to end on a quote which says, in relationships, insecurity tends to find insecurity, and security finds security, even if those insecurities don't always look the same. So I just thought that was really, really interesting. So that's it for now. If this has triggered anything in you, or you want to find out more information, check out my website, which is karenhartley.co.uk, and I'll be back in a few weeks' time. Thanks for watching.